face. All right. A little wet still. Okay. So this is actually going to be a really good one. Okay. So somebody wanted you hopeless or lost faith, or somebody was hoping that you were hopeless or you were faithless. Okay. These are beings that you've escaped and gotten freedom from. And you're just kind of flowing right now. So these beings are hopeless. They have no faith. Okay. You've escaped them. You've gotten freedom. You have a shit ton of faith and hope, and all of your experiences and all of your encounters and everything you've witnessed has led you to being the full of faith, full of hope being that you, okay. Cause you're a prayer warrior. Say that 5 times fast. Right. These beings who are part of a setup or plot or plan, they're all mad and throwing temper tantrums because you know everything that you know, okay? They don't know how you know because they don't know God, all right? Something about, oh, that's what it was. So they're showing their emotions right now. They're showing all their weaknesses. They're showing all their fucking nonsense, okay? They're mad, throwing temper tantrums, basically exposing who they are, ripping off the mask, okay? So you were put in a pause to protect yourself from mask-wearing frauds and the Illuminati. And some cult member reached out to somebody at your work. This could be a previous job, a job you currently work at, something, okay? Or every job you've ever had since your awakening, right? The person who got approached to turn against you accepted this offer. All right, and these beings can be bought and sold, obviously, so watch your back, okay? They have cameras in your home or your car, and I also saw this as if you have cameras in your workplace, they've been watching you on cameras in your workplace. Okay, this could be your sister, or your sister is acting like you owe them something. They need to find another place to feed their greed because you found your place to rest. Okay, you're in this resting period. All right, your sister acts like you owe them something. You don't owe anything to anybody. Okay, you have made it a point to never owe anything to anybody, and anybody who's claiming that you owe them something is a fucking liar. All right. Nobody has ever said that they are happy that they met your sister or any of these beings. Nobody has ever said that they're happy to have them in their life. Nobody's ever happy that they've come across these beings, okay? There's a social worker who doesn't like your choices, okay? They're doing black magic on you and watching to see if it's working because they're jealous of you. So let's just move this up a little bit. Got it. Okay. Bear with me. Social worker doesn't like your choices because you're making the right choices for your environment, for your life. You're making the right choices to where they're probably pissed off that they're in some paper pusher job and they didn't, do anything outside the box. They were totally inside the box, inside the matrix. You chose different path, okay? And they're doing all this black magic to see if it's working because they're jealous of you. They're spying and stalking you at your home or job, and they're disappointed that you're standing in your queen or king energy. Being powerful as fuck, and they're mad about it because you're walking, talking, living proof that God exists. There's a child being abused. Now, I saw this a couple different ways. It's a child being abused by their father, or you were abused as a child by your father, or your child is being abused by their father, or a child is being abused by your father. Take it how you will, okay? Your sister could have been abused as a child by your father, okay? And all of these beings, the social worker, your father, your sister, any beings part of the setup, plot, or plan, they wanted you to feel excluded, but that's how you fucking like it, okay? They want you to shut up. I don't fucking think so, okay? But you have somebody who's happy for you and on your side. They see how powerful you are now. You have love coming. Let's just move this up. Confirmation, you have love coming. Somebody wants to tell you that they love you. Now, for me, I'm like, right away, I'm like, is this, but the way it's going, this is a divine intervention. This is a divine union. There is love coming, whether it's friendships, partnerships, or romantic ship, whatever the case may be. Somebody wants to tell you that they love you in divine timing. This is a divine union. Things are about to pick up pace. This person will see and love every part of who you are, okay? Now we got all this good stuff here, right? Then you've got neighbors in a cult who have brooches because they're dirty, nasty, unclean, lazy scumbags who spend more time watching you and stalking you and lying about you and not even putting that time into themselves or their own children. I'm seeing 707 right now. Okay. There's also a mailman or mail woman who is a part of this shit. Oh, I didn't even know I put this one in there. But stay off dating sites because it's breeding grounds for traffickers and cult members. All right. These are all flying monkeys. All right. Something about the grays. Now, I'm not sure why that popped out. But then it said, like, the grays have been giving them chance after chance to do the right thing. So when all that karma hits, they can't say they didn't get the chances to do the right thing. So all these beings have had plenty of fucking time, okay, to do the right things, to stop lying about you, to stop plotting and planning on you, to stop the karmic cycles, to learn the lessons, to pay attention to themselves and grow as individuals. But no, they did not take those chances, okay? You may have gone to a doctor, or you may have seen a doctor recently, or gone to a few doctors, okay? Or you may have gone to a doctor and you saw right through them because they either said or did things that red flag type of deal, okay? So you're kind of, either this doctor is saying who sent you because you're a divine being and they know that you see through them, or you are saying, like, who sent you? You know, like, how did it, maybe there was a divine intervention because this doctor needed to see somebody who was not like them. I did pick up on a doctor who parties, has addictions, and is an enemy or would try to create competition with you. So if you are currently going to see a doctor, be very careful with what doctor you choose, okay? They come off like very sweet and innocent or nice or knowledgeable, but underneath that, they are an addict. They have addictions, attachments. They are very jealous, envious, and you can't take health advice from somebody who isn't living a healthy lifestyle, right? It's not like I'm not going to take advice from somebody about my health when they're not on the up and up with their own health, okay? But the universe, the entirety of the universe and your spirit squad are so proud of you. So because you said no to anyone with hidden intentions and motives. So you saw through this doctor, you see through everything and everyone, okay? You put up your boundaries, you said, no, I see you have hidden intentions and motives. I'm not doing this with you. And you cut everybody off. Your ancestors are very proud because you broke a generational curse in this instance. So spirit is now taking out all those who keep trying to get in your way and who keep trying to blackball or stop your channel or business from growing, keep paying people to not like your stuff or turn against you or lie about you so people don't want to fucking, whatever the case may be. Okay, spirit is taking out all these beings and you are very resilient. You are very resilient. Whatever they do, you bounce back from it and you just keep going, okay? So, so these beings can be bought or sold. The one I saw up here, these beings, you cannot be bought or sold. So you're very, excuse me, tripping over my words. So spirit's taking out all these beings who keep trying to blackball or stop your channel or business from growing. You're very resilient and you cannot be bought or sold. All right. So then we'll just clear this out because I feel like this is a whole separate situation. All right. Somebody with a Dodge Charger is doing illegal activity at work. This could be a coworker of yours or a past coworker of yours who didn't know or realize who you were. This being is bisexual. And they lied to create fear or to keep somebody from moving forward, or they made threats to somebody. They basically, they're just trying to stop somebody from a real friend, and I'm burping, a real friend from moving forward with you, okay? This person, this being may have acted like a real friend smiling in your face, but behind the scenes, they were ugly. They're ugly on the inside and the outside. Like, even if they have an aesthetically pleasing outside, their insides are rotten to the fucking core, okay? So it doesn't matter how they look on the outside. Their insides are shit and it's going to seep out to the outside, okay? And you know what? I thought about this. Like, have y'all seen any of the gang stalkers, the cult member gang stalkers, like past beings? Have you seen them? like recently? Like, have you been in the store or something and you see them recently and you're like, oh my God, like it's a perfect poster board of putting your picture and them currently, like putting you up currently and them currently. It's a perfect like PSA of what happens when you join a cult and what happens when you choose God. Okay, like it's bad. Like they are bad. Look, they look, oh my God, all that ugly seeps out, man. I'm telling you. Okay, all that reptilian ass energy seeps out. So the reptilians are throwing themselves a pity party because you came to win and you won't stop until you get what's yours. And they want to be a divine being so badly, but they do everything opposite what a divine being does. And they want all the rewards without doing any of the work. Like, make fucking sense, bro. They wouldn't survive what they put us through. You know what I mean? So they're doing shit on the dark web, which again, they want to be a divine being so badly, but they're doing shit that is not divine. Okay. So they're doing shit on the web. And you may be talking to your stalker online off a fake account who's a reptilian, throwing themselves a pity party, doing shit on the dark web. You're like, you don't fucking know me, bro. You don't know me. Don't be a groupie. You know what I mean? Don't be a groupie, homie. All right. You don't know me. But they try to act like they do. Okay. They could be using your old pics and videos on a XXX site to try to discredit or exploit you. Okay. They're going to be learning a spiritual they're going to be learning a spiritual lesson, and I'm rubbing my nose. They probably stole these pictures from you, but they're trying to make it out like you put them up. Okay. It's all to discredit and exploit you. You will be getting compensation for that. Okay, because this is going to criminal court. So this could be somebody with neck tattoos, or somebody with neck tattoos lied and tried to guilt trip your son or daughter. And their wounds are self-inflicted. So whatever this being with neck tattoos, who's reptilian, was lying about and trying to guilt trip your son or daughter into doing, or your son or daughter could have neck tattoos and lied about you and tried to guilt trip you, and their wounds are self-inflicted. Take it however you will, okay? I'll move this up a little bit. Hold on. Oh, child. Getting all messy. All right. You cannot and will not be put. Okay, going back to. All right. This could be two people. Somebody with neck tattoos and your son or daughter. This could be one person. If this is two people, they lied about you. They tried to guilt trip you. Their wounds are self-inflicted, so they lied about whatever they said that you did. Okay, they tried to put you into a box. These two could be using your old pics, putting them on the dark web, trying to talk to you off fake accounts. Okay, again, you're like, you don't fucking know me. I don't want to know you because I know everything I need to know about you. We're good. This is going to criminal court. They will pay the price for this. Now, if this is somebody with neck tattoos who lied, who is guilt tripping your son or daughter into believing that their fucking wounds are fucking not self-inflicted, okay? Whichever way it goes, these beings are going to pay, all right? You cannot and will not be put into a box. You're born to stand out. You're very passionate about what you do. You're passionate about the truth. You're passionate about your work. You're passionate about yourself. You're passionate about your life. You're passionate about your mission, your purpose. You take everything very seriously. When it comes to God, your life, your path, your mission, yourself, like, you don't play around, okay? There is a family court system that knowingly split up twin flames who are realizing you are no longer who you used to be. You learn, evolve, grow, and better yourself every day. That you have lifetimes of fucking knowledge, that all your life you had to fucking fight, and your prayers are being answered. Because these bitches are getting karma. Because they didn't want to learn the fucking lessons, okay? They didn't want to learn the fucking lessons. They wanted to stay trapped in karmic loops and not make any attempts to get out of them. They had kids. They had beings who have like court cases and child support cases and everything. They had them take their kids and come in and harass you, stalk you, pound on your door, act like assholes. Like, they sacrificed and exploited their own children. But you're vibing high as fuck. Okay. So you're not giving a shit about none of this. You're vibing high as shit. These tactics that they try to get you to be triggered by or like react to. You don't. You're like, no. Okay. These beings are stalking your social media off fake accounts. Again, fake accounts trying to talk to you. Okay. They thought you were stupid, gullible, and naive. Boy, were they wrong. There's a lawyer that you dismissed or a lawyer you need to dismiss. Okay. Because this was a fake being stabbing you in the back. I wouldn't consider this a friend. I would sit there and say that this being was smiling in your face, but you could see through the mask. You could see the fact that they weren't going to fucking defend you properly, that they weren't going to fucking do right by you. All right. Again, if it's tied to this court system of Illuminati, Freemasons, Eastern Stars, you already knew that you couldn't trust them because you probably had a situation where you had a public defender in the past and they all fucking came up against you. This is a Black Widow energy. So this lawyer that you dismissed is fake as fuck and is a Black Widow energy. Okay. Their dreams are not coming true. Whatever dreams that they thought they had, they are not coming true. And the CIA is about to raid somebody. Okay. Or somebody in the CIA is about to get raided, or this lawyer is about to get raided by the CIA. And as soon as I pulled this, it was bound for the floor. I heard, get on the ground, right? So it's like CIA is going to raid some bitches and they have to get on the ground, okay? Their root chakra is closed. The way I took this is their money is being stopped. Everything is being stopped for these beings. Any stability, security, safety that they felt is done. Okay. They thought if they were held in high regard, they are no longer held in high regard. Okay. Everything is being shut down. Somebody who could be overindulging in food. I took this as food. Okay. Need to dial it back. All right. Because you need to watch what you eat and drink at this time because they're trying to poison you. I also saw this and I picked up on this a few days ago about something is going on with the food right now. And I mean, more so than it ever has in the past. There's something where the government is doing something to the food right now. So you really do need to be careful. Like if you know you're overindulging in food, okay, it's like there's something where it's like, you know how Coca-Cola used to put Coke in their drinks? It's something along the lines of that. Like it's like maybe whatever you're eating, it's like there's something in it to make you eat more, to get fat, to get lazy, to lose your confidence or like something. Okay, but this is definitely like it's either these beings in this whole fucking cult thing or it's just the government in general. Okay, but if you're overindulging in food, dial it back because you need to watch what you eat or drink because the government, the cults, they're trying to poison you one way or another. Yeah, they want to sacrifice the situation. Okay, sacrificial shit, trying to sacrifice you through foods, man. All right. And somebody is trying to try to come back to make amends, but this is only to sacrifice you. Do not eat or drink anything that they give you and do not take anything from them. Don't let them in your fucking house either. Like I don't let anybody in my fucking house. Okay. But but I've had people in my motherfucking house when I'm not here thinking I don't know. All right. But somebody's going to try to come back to make amends with you. And what they really want to do is they want to sacrifice you. Okay. And I'm rubbing my nose right now. All right. These beings are accusing you of knowing beings that you don't know. And you're just taking all this energy and you're transmuting it. Okay. You're alchemizing it. You're transmuting it. You're turning it to your own personal power. All right. Maybe how you do that is you clean your house, or maybe these rancid, ratchet, ugly, dirty, disgusting, lazy beings need to clean their house. Okay. You got psycho cops that cops don't become psychos, psychos become cops. So you have psycho cops, okay? Crooked cops, as if there's non-crooked cops. Okay, so I took this a couple different ways. So there could be some psycho crooked cop doing OnlyFans, or they put your shit not just on the dark web, but they started an OnlyFans using your pictures, videos, etc. Okay, this came up reverse, so they didn't want to end doing this. And now it's going to end very badly for them. No is a complete sentence. I thought that was great because I had just put that on that post that I shared this morning about, do not join in with cults. No is a complete sentence. With integrity, morals, ethics, values, and God, you can do anything. You don't need a group of fucking idiot physical beings here who need others to feel powerful. All you need is you and God. Okay? But these beings refuse to end a cycle. They're saying, no, I don't want to end the cycle. They're not respecting boundaries. and you need to be cautious and watch your back with this being, because I did pick up on this too. Like, the crooked judge was paying crooked cops to try to trap and sacrifice you, to have you sex trafficked, and they want you held hostage. Okay. Somebody who is African American could have wanted to hold you hostage. This could also have been somebody that you worked with who made comments about holding you hostage, and you know was a complete sentence. This being may have not respected your boundaries. You were cautious with this being, or this is somebody you're dealing with now who is doing this, and you need to be cautious. Oh, see, yes, it already happened. So this is something that already happened. Okay, so these cops didn't want to end that cycle. All right. You've said no. Somebody wasn't respecting your boundaries. You need to be cautious with your being, or be cautious with this being. They made comments about wanting to hold you hostage. They were African American, and this shit already happened. So this is in your past. Okay. This being made up a whole life, and it was all lies, which you knew. You're not fucking stupid. And they could have said that they witnessed Jesus Christ with their own eyes, that they were a fucking chosen one. But this was a scam. It's a fucking scam. I don't know where they fucking... Probably from you, because this is your experience as chosen one. You've witnessed Jesus Christ with your own eyes. And this being is walking around. Maybe they, Well, either way it goes, they're going to end up in the emergency room. Okay. Along with a hitman, or because they went along with a hitman, or because they pretended they were a hitman, or they thought they were going to have you like held hostage, sex trafficked, and now they're going to end up in the emergency room because they're an exhausting being. Or again, they could have went along with a hitman who is an exhausting being and an energy vampire, and some fake reader, or some being who doesn't get their messages from the divine. They, whatever the case may be, because this kind of threw me off for a minute. I was like, I'm not sure like what these two are supposed to mean, but then it comes out later. And I'm burping. So absolutely, who matters who's holding the card? So this being, if any of these beings are doing tarot, it absolutely matters who holds the cards. You need to be cautious with these beings. If anybody's listening to these beings, I would say not to and no. You know what I mean? But it's like they're acting like soulmates, or they're acting like, I don't know. They're acting like chosen ones. They're pretending to be chosen ones. They're pretending to have soulmates. I don't know what they have sex for money. Or these could even be the beings who are walking around saying that you have sex for money. Or they were sick. They were planning on sex trafficking you and getting money. You and a soulmate, or you and a whatever. But they use word salad and they try to confuse everything, or they like, do that narcissistic shit. And if they ask you to meet somewhere, or go somewhere, or meet up, do not trust it. And then here we go. A tarot reader who's jealous of another reader, talking shit and spreading lies, that is not divine behavior. It absolutely matters who holds the fucking cards. And if somebody comes around asking you to fucking go somewhere or meet up somewhere, don't do that shit. These beings can't break you. I feel like it's three beings. I feel like it's this African American. I feel like it's a hitman. I feel like it's some third party tarot reader who all thought, whatever. This shit already happened, so this is done. They can't break you, and they're big mad about it, so it doesn't fucking matter. You have blessings of Bruin, because you have made it to ascended master status. Okay. I feel like that's the end of that portion. You said no, you meant no. Okay. So law guardian involved in the setup against twin flames, who is very deceptive, along with a judge who is not on the up and up. And this was done on purpose. Whatever they did, this law guardian and this judge, who are both deceptive as fuck, everything they did on purpose. They were trying to bring you down because they knew you were above them. They could have mentally abused you, emotionally abused you, spiritually, physically attacked you. Okay. And you're a force to be fucking reckoned with. So I don't know you're a one-man army, bro. So I don't know what the fuck they thought they were going to get away with. And they shouldn't fuck with you if they don't want the truth exposed about them. Right? Right. You don't fuck with a truth teller when you got all these skeletons and lies in your fucking closet, bro. Learn the lesson. Learn the lesson. 444. Things are, or 444, 444, 44, 44. Things are balancing out. Stability, freedom, right? Let freedom fucking ring, bro. Let freedom ring. All right. Again, you've manifested your freedom because your cutoff game is strong as fuck. And everything is balancing out. Stability, there will be stability. Because in the life of Dollface, you get a taste or get erased. You get one and done. You get one fucking chance, bro, with the divine being. That's all you get. And once you fuck that up, dude, we release you to God with love and we keep it moving. We don't got time for this shit. And this is why you're getting good luck and they're getting spiritual lessons. You are going to win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. And your bills will be paid in the butt. All right, your bills will be paid. You're going to win. You got good luck coming. And these bitches, these carbon copies to your original, all these doppelgangers, all these beings that want to be you and pretend to be you, pretend to be a chosen one, okay? They're getting spiritual fucking shit. Is what they said. They were a spiritual. I didn't even need to pull that. Carbon copies to your original, saying that they're a spiritual teacher, mentor, leader, or guide when they're lying. This is cult coven bullshit. They made up whole lives, and you're coming out of the struggle. You're coming out of the fucking struggle because all these beings keep doing is lying, and you're all about brutal honesty. You don't give a fuck. Like, if it ain't the truth, it ain't the truth, bro. Just because 1,000 people believe a lie doesn't mean it's the motherfucking truth. Just because these beings go around saying you have sex for money does not make that the truth, and it never will. And they're gonna come out looking fucking dumb as fuck. Oh, I didn't. Something could be. Hold on, because I didn't pull that one. Yeah, I didn't think so. You have so many talents and skills, and you've got liars here who are about to go through a massive ego death. This could be a contractor, neighbors in a cult or coven. It's too late for all these narcissists, demons, reptilians, and shapeshifters because all they do is talk shit about you. But if you're so horrible, why do they keep trying to be around you and in your energy and following you and trying to match what you wear, try to do their makeup like you, try to do their hair like you, try to be like you? If you're so fucking horrible, if you're this horrible fucking being, why do they keep trying to be around you? Why do they sit on their stairs listening to you shit, shave, and shower? Why are they sitting in their bathroom listening to you read right now? Why are they fucking doing the things that they do? We don't know because we're not fucking psycho. And we have love for ourselves. We don't get jealous and envious of everybody else and what's going on. We stay focused and in our own fucking lane, right? But you're so fucking horrible. No, I think it's time that they need to come to the fucking realization that all their lies are being exposed. And it's time to fucking start saying the truth, bro. They think this is a fucking game and God is going to show them how it's played. You don't have to do shit. You just sit back, stay in your peace and let God do his shit, okay? Because you're not going to argue. You're like, I will not argue. I don't give a fuck. I know you enough to know that I don't want anything to do with you, okay? And you don't know me. You don't know me, bro. None of y'all bitches know me. You don't know how to trigger me. You don't know. Nothing will trigger me. Nothing will bother me. Nothing will get to me. I don't care about you. You aren't in my plans. You're not in my future. You have nothing to do with me, and I don't want anything to do with you. And I think people need to start getting that. Their spell work backfired. Return to sender. And you've got good things coming because you learn the spiritual lessons. And you take that knowledge from what you have learned and you apply it to the situations that come up, because everything goes around in a spiral, right? We always come back because there's always something more to learn, right? So yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the motherfucking truth of it. And since I'm live, I'm not doing a video, I can go on a little longer. Yeah, they see how powerful you are now. Like, you're a little late to the party, bro. If you're just seeing how powerful we are, you're a little late. Should have realized that years ago, which you did. Because these beings, the reason that you get targeted and attacked is because they know who you are. So to sit here and say, it's not even fair to sit here and say, oh, forgive them for they know not what they do. No, they know exactly what the fuck they do because they specifically targeted you because you had a twin flame, because you were a chosen one, because you were the apple of God's eye. No pun intended, I guess, on that one. But, you know, you were the star. You were the star in God's eyes. And they were shit because they're shit beings who do shit things to others. Learn your place. Demons of the lowest, darkest, dimmest, no light. Learn your place. And it's nowhere near this chosen one. They vibe too fucking high. They don't care about you. You want them as obsessed with them, or you want them as obsessed with you as you are with them, and they don't give a fuck about you. They don't even see you, bro. A divine being, a chosen one, will ignore you so hard, you will question your own fucking existence. You will question whether or not you exist. You will question whether or not you are real. All these mask wearers in the community are going to be very fucking fearful because your ancestors have had enough. They love you. They want you. You're speaking the truth. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You were meant here to be happy. You were meant to come here and be happy, to live a happy, joyous life, to bring love and truth and peace and harmony and blessings and transmute energy wherever you go. That was your job. And these beings now are going to be in a lot of fucking fear because they thought they were hidden from you, the earthly weaver of the world, and somebody did some death magic, and now shit is going to change. This could be an Eastern Star or an Aquarius. Yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel here because you're protected from all this darkness, all this low vibe, negative, toxic bullshit. Okay? These beings know that you're very wise, saying you take wise action. Some energy vampire is going to end up dying. They thought they were invisible. They thought they were strong. If they joined into the Illuminati, they could be in Phoenix, or this is just beings that you rose from. You rose from all these beings trying to fuck with your energy, okay? Because you're very sweet. And something is coming together for you. And some shapeshifter is going to be in a lot of regret because they tried to put up blinders and tried to fucking poison some sort of food or something, trying to create illusions, and you see right through them. They thought you were blinded by the magic, or they were trying to the magic got blocked. Whatever death magic they did, whatever fucking food magic they did, it all got blocked. And you're sitting here in this pause right now, shedding the old, okay? And I'm rubbing my nose, shedding the old, shedding any illusions that these beings were trying to take, taking a second to pause before you get up and begin again. You will have happiness in your heart, in your heart and your home, or where your home is going to be, because you forgive and you follow your intuition and you have fortune meeting opportunity. You have nothing but good luck coming in for you that these beings were trying to block from you. And things are about to change here for a shapeshifter or for a community of shapeshifters around your home. Evil beings who do magic, whatever death spells they did are going back to them. Ha. Ha. Enjoy that shit. You're very authentic. Again, you're very wise-seeing. You're very authentic. You see through all the mask-wearing fakes and phonies and reptilians and shapeshifters and witches and energy vampires, real vampires, whatever the case may be. You're stronger than all of them. These beings were under some sort of an illusion that you weren't protected, that they would stay hidden, that if they could get you to... They were trying to create illusions with their mask wearing and their thinking that they're going to stay hidden in the background, okay? You are extremely protected. And you have hidden talents. Again, so many talents and skills. You have so many talents and skills. And you're protected from the shapeshifter. You see right through them. And because there is a light, okay, because you have the clarity, all right? You have that light at the end of the tunnel. Whatever nonsense you have experienced in the past, 39, 45, 56 years, okay? However long you've been going through whatever you've been going through. Or however long you have had to deal with beings that you've had to heal from. Let's put it that way, okay? You are now seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You are rejoicing in the present. You're staying in your peace. No matter what anybody tries to do, you're happy. These beings who keep trying to block you, trying to put up blinders, are going to be passing away. They keep trying to block you. Now they're trying to block their own fucking death because all that death magic is going back to them. They should have listened to their intuition, but they didn't. So now they're going to be in regret because you've already shed the old, or you are in the midst of shedding the old. Somebody thought that you were sad. I picked up on this too. Somebody thought that because you were taking the time to go within, to introspect, to heal, to, take care of yourself, and I'm burping, take care of yourself spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, somebody thought you were sad. They thought you were in this like deep, depressing, dark ass energy. Okay. They thought they had control of you. They thought you were sad. You're not sad. What the fuck do you have to be sad for? You got all this good shit coming. You're protected as fuck. You see clearly. You're just waiting for the new cycle. You're just waiting. You've already ended the cycle. You're just waiting for the new phase, new cycle, bro. Where all this good luck and all this fortune and all this love is coming in for you. Where all this happiness is coming in for you. So I don't understand why they thought you were sad, but that's what they were meant to think. And I said that in a written out reading that I did. They were meant to think that you were sad. They were meant to think that they had control. They were meant to think all these things so that they just kept digging themselves deeper and deeper and deeper. You're not sad. You have emotional intelligence. You're very emotionally balanced. This energy vampire trying to control you, all these beings wearing masks trying to control you are going to be in a lot of fucking regret because now they see how intuitional you are, which again, so late to the party, bro. You're so late. Because these motherfuckers, when they were around you, when you entertained all these unhealed beings in your unhealed era, they would make comments about how you knew what they were going to do before they did it. And that, their ego just totally blocked it out. Like they made the comments, but their ego blocked out the logic that would have came around with it. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't fuck with this being because they do know. And this is before you even know who you were. Okay? But now that you know who the fuck you are and you're standing in your fucking power, it's really taken these beings a really long time to catch up. And they're supposed to be smart? Okay. Okay. They're supposed to be smart. The ones I have experienced, the billions I have experienced, haven't shown a fucking smart body or smart bone in their body. They're only ran by, never mind. Somebody gonna die. Because whatever death magic they did, 2 deaths. There could be 2 deaths that are coming of shapeshifters and mask wearers, or multiple. Beings around your home and the community, 2 deaths. Or a death could have even happened in winter. And then there's another one coming because you were blocked. You blocked fear. You blocked death. You were blocked from everything because you're so fucking protected. These beings thought that they had you blinded. They really thought that they had you blinded and blocked and under an illusion. Like, and now they have to accept the fact that you're not. And that they did death magic on somebody much more powerful than them. Some witch in the Illuminati did death magic. And your ancestors are like, bro, it's over. Or Eastern Stars, because I did see the Skull of Stars. So Eastern Stars, Illuminati, some dumb rat-faced bitch did some dumb shit, and now she's got to pay for it. Along with all these others. She'll learn the lesson. I think that's what we can really get out of this one. Learn the lesson. Somebody in Phoenix, or you just risen like the Phoenix, because you're illuminating. You're illuminating everything, all the dark. You're illuminating all the dark. The light does not get blocked out by the dark. It illuminates the dark. It exposes the lies. Okay? Again, you're just in a pause. Because your ancestors are here to knock out the motherfuckers who are all negative and toxic and trying to bring their negative, toxic magic, death magic, love spells, beauty spells, womb spells, mirror magic, water spells. All that shit is gone. Okay? Whole community could end up eating something that might kill them. Something sweet. Or again, we go back to overindulging. Maybe you're overindulging in sweets and you need to dial that back because there's something going on with the food. I'm telling you, there's something definitely going on with the food. Whether it's somebody doing something in the community, but it's like it's backfiring, or it's the government. Whichever way it goes, stay away from the sweet shit. Okay? Like, I'm telling you, stay away from that. And I have to take my own advice on that one, but stay away from the sweet shit at this time because there's something going on with the food. And there's always been something going on with the food, but I feel like it's being amped up at this time. So just be careful. Okay. You have so many possibilities, so many doors opening for you because you chose to forgive. You chose to forgive. You didn't retaliate. You didn't look for revenge. You didn't sit here plotting and planning. No, you turned all that love that you showed all these horrible beings and you put it into yourself. And you went within and you said, okay, what do I need to change so that I can level up? I need to be self-aware. I need to realize what is going on with me so I can change what I need to change so that I can elevate. And that's what you did. And you're like, I'm going to vibe so motherfucking high that nothing touches me. None of these beings touch me. None of these beings can get near me. It doesn't matter if they live around me. I have no attachment to any of these beings. I have no attachment to whatever's on the external is outside of me. It has nothing to do with me. And the wars that they keep trying to wage with you and trying to trigger with you is wars within themselves. They hate themselves. They don't like themselves. They're promised money. They're greedy. They're selfish. They're egotistical. They don't have a reason to be, but they are. They're emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically broken and damaged and unstable. And that is their problem because you are not. They like to lie about people because the truth about them sucks. And all they do is sit there and actually expose who they are because they're projecting. They're fools. They're fools, man. And it's okay. That's their journey. It's not your journey. You're not foolish. You're very wise. You have intuition. You follow your intuition. You follow the guidance of the Most High. You know all the love that you've ever put out is coming back to you. You don't have to lie about anybody. God gives you the truth on a silver fucking platter and you bring it to the masses. So if they didn't want the truth exposed about them, they shouldn't have been lying about you and they shouldn't have fucked with you. And that's just the end of it. Because you are the Hierophant in this bitch. You are the one with spiritual authority. You are the one with moral high ground, moral authority. Because you didn't collaborate with third parties when they're like, you want to be a rock star? Have the world fall at your feet? If I want that, I'll get it myself. I don't need to join in with a band of fucking morons to feel powerful. I can get that all on my own. Why the fuck would... And then I got how many fucking hands in my cookie jar? I don't fucking think so. Fuck y'all. I ain't gonna sell my soul. Hey, you don't gotta sell your soul. I said no. And no is a complete fucking sentence, bitch. Take your devil... I'm not gonna say it. And that's the truth. And that's the fucking truth. Amen. Leo telling you the truth right now. And sunflowers, I have a connection with sunflowers, but sunflowers could be significant. Okay. White horse, innocence, purity, Antichrist, right? Wasn't he supposed to come on a white horse or some shit like that? I believe that's what it was. But this is the truth. This is true that you're not moving forward. Yeah. Some third parties. Hey, you with the fur. Stop it. Third parties cannot move forward. Okay. They cannot move forward with getting paid to cause pain because you see through them, because you have the clarity. You see through them. So they can't move forward with anything that they're going to do. Any plans that they had are being fucking sabotaged because they sabotage themselves just by trying to affect you, trying to come up against you, trying to lie about you. All the shit they do. Yeah, you don't have any emotional attachment to any of these beings. Again, you're a high priestess. You see things. You have mental clarity. You're standing in your King of Swords energy, whether you're male or female. You're a high priestess, King of Swords, and you're balanced. And you're ending karmic cycles. You're rejecting any type of fake love from some fake fuck with blue eyes or dark hair or any dude trying to come in and emotionally manipulate you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Who is a gang stalker who is paid to get in between twin flames. Because the way I see it is like you and your twin flame, but then like this dude is like standing there like, I'm the shit. No, bitch, you're not. I can fuck with these two twin flames. I can turn them against each other. No, you can't. Because I am not going to fight my twin flame for some douche-tard who isn't worth my fucking energy, time, or attention. And damn sure ain't getting nothing else from me. If they want to sit there and play with that, they can. They like wasting their time. I don't. I don't have time to waste. I ain't got time to waste. Yeah, some Libra, Gemini, Aquarius thought that they were going to get, two Libra, Gemini, Aquariuses. Some ratchet, narcissistic, cold-hearted, evil bitch, and then some ratchet, disrespectful, like leading people to danger, fucktard. Okay, both whom you stood your ground against and blocked, and move forward very quickly. Move forward very quickly. Who've been trying to attack you, so you move forward very quickly away from a Gemini, a soulmate, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Like, yeah, you just walked away. You walked away. You had to walk away from a twin flame. You had to walk away from anybody pretending to be a soulmate because you knew they were coming in with illusions of love. You felt it. You can feel when someone's not right and when they're coming in from a cult and they have that energy. It doesn't matter how they try to cloak themselves as a good guy or a good girl and try to get your energy or try to talk to you. You see through them, especially when they sit there talking about money. Everything out of their fucking mouth is money. My car is this. My house is this. I spent fucking $500 on these fucking shoes. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you spend or what you have because it ain't mine. I'll worry about me. I'm going to worry about mine. I'm going to stay in my fucking lane and I'm going to build up my shit. I don't need to worry about what the fuck you have and I don't care to hear about it, bro. What moves you does not move me. We are not the same. Some twin flame is feeling trapped or trying to trap and enslave you, or they're feeling trapped and enslaved or something. They're going back and forth. Going back and forth. 22 is significant. Going back and forth. 77 again. So spiritual lessons. Going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. This is all energy of going back and forth. Somebody's going to be very badly hurt when they wake up from this illusion of these third parties that collaborated who are just trying to hold them back from making a proper judgment. Two women. Hold on. Or somebody wanted you going back and forth. Somebody wanted you going back and forth with a twin flame, going back and forth. Like they wanted you going, again, they wanted you arguing with your twin flame. They wanted you battling with your twin flame. They wanted you both in this hurt, pain, wounded warrior, blah, blah, blah. Can't go on, but you can. Because you may be battle weary or maybe you're not, wherever you are on your journey, okay? Even when you were battle weary, you still never gave up, right? You kept getting up, you kept kicking, you kept moving, you kept going. You didn't know where the fuck you were going, but you knew you were on the right path. You felt it. It doesn't matter. But these beings wanted you going back and forth. They wanted you and your twin flame fighting. They wanted you at odds with each other. They created a lot of illusions to have your twin flame collaborate with them to hold them back from making a proper decision, or to even hold both of you back from awakening. But that didn't happen because you awakened. You're full of clarity. You're full of intuition. Third parties thought they would get success of a lot of money if they could get twin flames to turn dark side. Ooh, look at that. Third parties thought they would have success and victory of getting a lot of fucking money if they had twin flames turn dark side. Did not happen with you, this whole cult. Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah. Let's not forget like Virgos, Taurus, Capricorn, yeah, Taurus, Virgo. We almost forgot the Virgo. He's got to be in there too. He's all part of it. Don't think he's hiding, right? But yeah, they all thought that if they could chain twin flames to the devil, if they could message you and be like, you wanna be a rock star, have the world fall at your feet, that you would say yes. Maybe your twin flame did. Okay, but you didn't. You fucking didn't. So some Libra, Gemini, Aquarius was paid and thought he was going to be able to block you guys, acting smug, thought he would have both you and your twin flame, right? And you would just both be like looking at him like he's the most fucking awesome thing on this earth when he's nothing but a pile of shit, right? And you blocked it. You blocked the magic. You blocked the love spells. You blocked the manipulation. Now this motherfucker's going through a tower moment because they were paid a lot of fucking money to cause your death, 10-10. And all these third parties are going to be real sad by this communication. Or third parties are sad because you're not communicating. So they weren't sure if you were under an illusion or not. Okay. But you were busy working on yourself. Oh, yes, you were busy working on yourself. Also, they created all this illusion. You're not talking to any of these third parties because you know you have clarity about them creating illusions about you having sex for money or doing sex work or putting your shit on the fucking internet that they stole from you when they hacked you and trying to make you out to be, it's like you put it out there. No, I fucking didn't. So somebody's having sex with children as well. Some old broad, some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or any sign, really. Or somebody could have said that, you know what? Let me, hold on. Somebody could have said that you sexually abused a child, which would never fucking happen. It would never fucking happen. So whatever. Yeah, they were trying to cause stress and burn. They were trying to cause fear and anxiety. They were trying to cause fucking, whoever this was that said this is now stressed and burned in fear because you have clarity, or because clarity is coming out about who you, the truth is coming out about who you are and who all these bitches are. This child lied. There's a child who lied. They were trying to cause the death of an empress who was extremely strong. And coming out of the struggle. I'm telling you, divine being, you're coming out of the struggle, bro. You are coming out of the struggle. Whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been working on or healing or doing is definitely putting you in a stable place. You know what I'm saying? You are in a pause right now to reassess, right? To look at everything, to look at how far you've come, where you are in your journey, how far you've come, to reevaluate what is working, what is not working, you know. So you're not dealing with anybody's conflict, okay? You know how to pick your battles. You're not triggered by these beings. You don't care about these beings. You don't hear, you don't see, you don't fucking hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, right? That's exactly how you feel about everybody around you. And you're coming out of, you aren't trapped, you aren't enslaved, you aren't restricted, okay? You're on the verge of stability. Or some Aries was trying to trap and inflict, trying to keep you trapped, saying that they wanted to hold you hostage, whatever the case may be. Okay, this could have been an Aries. And you're not. And you're not going to be. Twin flame as well. A boss, an old dude thought they were going to have you trapped. Some married old dude thought they were going to have you trapped, got paid to gang stalk you, to do love spells. Yeah, that all backfired, didn't it? Yeah, some married ass dude, like I said, was a fool. And that's the truth. Was a fool. And that's the truth. Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All a bunch of fucking fools, bro. You're getting good news of being able to move forward to your 10 of Cups. This crooked cop, crooked judge, crooked lawyer, everything's on the verge of balancing out. 11, so 1111, 88. You could be saying 808, 818, 88, 888, 33. I'm also seeing, so you'd be seeing 33 a lot. 55, 555, 1010, 99. This shit is being put to rest. All this shit is being put to rest because you've healed, because you're telling the truth. All the injustice and imbalance is on the verge of being, I don't like saying it's going to be justified, because what they did was not justified, and no injustice that they have done can ever be justified. However, you are going to be getting your justice. Okay? So you can rest, you can relax, you can breathe. You're all right. You've got good news coming in earthly matters because you ended a cycle and healed. And Aquarius, a mother. So you could have an Aquarius who's a mother who's going to be in a lot of shame and regret because you took the time to go within and heal, along with a Virgo who's a third party and had other third parties they were having sex with, also along with somebody in your family. Yeah, because you're coming out right now as it seems, you are coming out as a Page of Pentacles on the verge of a new financial start, because you ended karmic cycles. You have an Aquarius mother, right? And then you have like a sister or a brother here, that some third party that you entertained who is a Virgo or a Leo, Aries, Sag, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, whatever the case may be. I'm seeing it as a Virgo, right? These beings are all going to be in a lot of shame and regret, because this dude was sleeping with other chicks and having sex with somebody in your family or with your child, or oh, okay, that too. That too, a whole clusterfuck of shit. Okay. But whatever, it doesn't matter. You have clarity. You know the truth. You're not concerned with being in your head about any of these beings. You're ready to move forward on to new beginnings. You're over it. You've healed from this. You've healed from the destruction, drama, and chaos that they've tried to bring into your existence, probably more than once, right? Because they never stop, because they don't learn the lessons. Again, I mean, you have the clarity. You know about all these beings trying to fuck with you and trying to create illusions and then turning twin flames against each other and blah, blah, blah. It's like whatever plans they had, they can't move forward with now, because you've seen it and you know, and you don't care, and you're just over it. And the devil is fearful. The devil is fearful because the thing about that is, though, is the devil knew from the get, okay? Because God allowed the devil to come in. God and the devil are like business partners, okay? God will allow the devil to come in, and the devil sends in his minions only to test you, to teach you, to evolve you, to grow you, right? So, I mean, to say that the devil's fearful, it's like, it could be a Capricorn that's fearful, but you got like, it's just say the devil is fearful. It's like, bro, he knew. He knew. Come on now. Devil, Lucifer, the devil, and Satan are three separate fucking energies, okay? And entities. This shit is done. Blah, blah, blah. The devil knew that the angels were going to end this shit. The devil knew that you were an earth angel that was going to end this shit. The devil knew. Maybe that's why he's scared, because he knows all his shit is coming to an end too. And he's all in pain and in fear and such. Well, and like I said, we can't blame the devil for doing what the devil does, right? But we can blame his minions for not learning the fucking lessons that were repeated multiple fucking times. 44, 55. So 44, 55 is significant. And that's the truth. That is the truth and fucking clarity. Somebody's going to try to return. And you know what's interesting? I had that, I don't know if y'all remember, but a couple Saturdays ago, I did a reading, and it was some random narcissist is going to try to return and try to buy you off. So when I saw it, though, I saw it as somebody that you had previously dated or something. I didn't expect it to be that like energy of like just some fucking narcissist that you met one time out in your journeys, and then you just fucking, you were like, okay, like I see the crazy, I see the smirks when he's talking about somebody dying, I see the materialistic shit, right? But then somebody would return and try to bring you a gift, right? Do not accept a gift from anybody who you know is not on the up and up. And do not just at this time, like just be wary of what you accept from people, because you want to cut ties. And I'm burping. You want to cut ties with anybody trying to return, because anybody from your past they're not in your present, and they're not going with you in the future. Okay. That's just the facts of it. You've cut ties. You've moved on. You're receiving what you need. Okay. You have soul growth, lots and lots of soul growth, because you've detached from all these beings. You detached from taking a gift from anybody. You've detached from beings who try to return from you. You've detached from beings who keep trying to get a second chance or another opportunity just so they can do the same thing, right? You've stopped the patterns. You stop the patterns of, if somebody came through with a fucking apology, bro, you wouldn't even care, because it's like, bro, one, it's too fucking late. And two, you can't apologize for what you did. No way to apologize. I don't want to hear you. I don't care. I don't care what's got you in your fucking feels, because you didn't have fucking feels when you were sitting there putting me in life or death situations and gang stalking me and doing black magic on me. You're just sorry now because it's all biting you in the ass. It's all going right back to you. So fuck you and your apology. You can stuff your sorries in a sack, mister. You know what I'm saying? Stuff them sorries in a sack, all right? You stop the pattern. You're giving the silent treatment. You've separated yourself. And again, lots of detachment. You've cut ties. You've detached. You've stopped the patterns. You're cutting it out. You're over it. You're done with it. Yeah, you put up the boundaries. You've had enough. You're moving on to new phases. Somebody who keeps trying to get a second chance to block new phases, okay, is feeling heartbroken and backstabbed because you don't want a fresh new start with them. You don't want to give them another chance. You're going in a whole new direction. So now all these beings that kept trying to block you are feeling sad and heartbroken and backstabbed because you don't want to give them a fresh chance to try to kill you or take your blessings or take your life or take, I mean, fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, things are coming to light now. Things are coming to light now. And these beings are falling apart. As they should. They should have never did what they did. None of them. None of them should have done a damn thing that they fucking did. And they shouldn't have been recruiting other dumb, weaker, fucking easily fucking manipulated beings to come and do their dirty work for them. Because now those motherfuckers have put their entire bloodline themselves on the chopping block, which thank God, bro. Like, thank God. Whatever illusions or clouded judgment they had, they're falling apart. Again, we go back to hopeless and faithless. These beings are hopeless and faithless, and they created a lot of illusions. Things are coming to light now about the illusions because you're talking, or about the fact that you won't talk to them. Yeah, because you're evolving, you've grown, and you're moving on to the next phase. Again, we're moving on to the next phase. We're over it. We're done. This is stupid. You've separated yourself and from all these beings who wanted you hopeless, sinking in despair. Anybody who tries to make you feel bad, you're like, cut, done. I can see the jealousy on you. Cut, done. Greedy, selfish, cut, done. One and done. In this life, you get a taste or get erased. That's what it is. You can have one shot with a divine being. And that's it. Self-worth and value. You have self-worth and value. It's very significant. You are very significant. You are very important and vital to this earth, to the universe, to God, to the Most High, even to your, even to the underworld. Like, that's like, I'm saying, you are yin. You are yin and yang. You are the light and the dark. You are balanced. You have reached a period of, what is Carl Jung? Individuation, right? You're in the individuation. You have individuated yourself. Okay, so you're balanced between the light and the dark. You've accepted you've taken your shadow side and you've integrated it with your light side, and now you are one. Okay, you have self-worth and value. You took the time to heal and do the shadow work. And your twin flame is wearing a fucking poker face. They're wearing a fucking mask, or somebody's wearing the mask as a twin flame. So that could be in person, or that could be even online, fake accounts, whatever. And they know they have karma and consequences to get because they took a risk and they turned against you. They allowed these other motherfuckers to whisper in their ear all these seeds of doubt, and they turn against you. And you're not willing to compromise your life or your path for what they compromised their life and path for. And they're disappointed that you won't talk to them. You're staying unspoken. You're staying no contact because they're still messing with, or they need to go no contact with a narcissist who is trying to get in between both of y'all. Or many narcissists who are trying to get in. But this being, you're staying no contact because they're still tied to narcissist. They're still playing games. They're still wasting time. Like you're moving on to a new phase. You're like, okay, nothing is, you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing. I cannot be held back by you and your bad decisions. You want to play with demons and reptilians? You want to play with cults? You want to play with black magic? You want to do dumb shit? That's fine. That's you. That's your life. You do you, bro. But I have to move forward. Confirmation. Now, somebody's feeling, now they want to chase you because they're feeling abandoned, or they have codependencies and they're in their ego and they're having sex with somebody who's in their ego, and they see you all passionate. Oh, they're doing sex magic. Oh, okay. So your twin flame is doing sex magic on you, which in my case is fucking disgusting, just so you know. Also, a narcissist could be doing sex magic on you and your twin flame And that's also keeping them in this shit. But I do feel like your twin flame could be chasing around a narcissist. A narcissist is chasing you both, doing sex magic, whatever the case may be, okay? These beings have outdated thinking and preconditioned beliefs, and they want to argue, and they want to try to shift your perspective. They're trying to think up ways to try to shift your perspective or attitude or outlook on them. And it doesn't matter what they do because you've withdrawn. You're over it. It doesn't matter what they think up because you're not going to accept anything, any plots or plans or anything. You have manifested your freedom. So now they're trying to mirror you. They're trying to, again, they could be doing mirror magic. They could also be doing shit with your pictures on a mirror or on an altar or whatever the case may be. And they also may be trying, again, they're trying to say that they are you, like made up a whole life. It was all lies, trying to say that they're a spiritual mentor, leader, guide, whatever the case may be. And they're not. Because they're in a cult, they chose the karmic path. They did not choose the divine. They did not choose the divine path, right? So now they're on this extra long fucking journey, and they're trying to deplete you and exhaust you. But here you are in a positive mindset, manifesting, being grateful, getting your blessings, being happy and joyful, and yeah, and I guess that's shocking. And ascending, learning and expanding and transcending and preparing for union, a new phase. Somebody who is a snake, a reptilian, some competition, somebody who is the other woman, somebody who wanted you looking over your shoulder is now trying to run away. And I picked this up like 2 days ago that somebody who did black magic was trying to run away, but they're not getting away. Whatever they were doing, yeah, they're shocked. They did some sort of black magic. Now they're trying to run away from that because they know it's coming back to them, and they're shocked. They're shocked that you can't be seduced. They're shocked that you can't be tempted. They're shocked that you're in your Queen of Swords energy. You're fucking very cutthroat. I'm not letting you in. I know you. I know what you're trying to do. I see through you, bro. You have faith. You know love is coming, which we already picked up. Love is coming. There is somebody who wants to tell you that they love you. There is somebody who is going to love and appreciate every part and aspect of you, not just certain things that they pick out, like build a bitch, but they actually are going to appreciate every aspect of you because they're learning from their past. They could be seeing a bigger picture, or they could be trying to figure out how it would work or how it would go. Okay, they're watching, or they're being watched or stalked, or you're being watched or stalked by a cult, a married couple, or something to that effect, or somebody that they're married. So they could be married and they could be being stalked or watched by their partner who's doing black magic on them. On a soulmate connection, yeah. This could also be like a karmic contract that they have to go through, you know what I mean, to wake up, to get the bigger picture, to wake up to the bigger picture. Maybe they're an addict, they're codependent, they're obsessive, or they're dealing with somebody, they're married to somebody who's an addict, codependent, obsessive, possessive, emotionally blocked, controlling, feeling restrained, partying. This could be a queen. Yeah, the wife. The wife is partying. So there's a wife for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it came out the Queen of Pentacles, which married woman, right? So they have some soul contract with somebody that they married so that they can see the bigger picture. And this broad is an addict who parties. And there's something unfinished in that situation. Because somebody, okay, so this being is interested in you. There's something that they need to resolve within the situation to be able to come towards you. They are interested in you. They do care for you. They have unconditional love for you. They want giving and receiving. They want fairness and love. They have affection for you. I don't think you know who this fucking person is, but they're dealing with somebody who plays the victim, who they're going to end up losing their soul if they don't get out of the situation. They need to learn the lesson as well. And I'm not pushing anybody, but I'm saying like they need to learn the lesson as well. Stop playing the victim. Know when you've made a mistake, know when you've married the wrong person, or know when you've entered into a karmic contract and now it has to run its course, right? But there's still something unresolved there. And somebody may be apprehensive or afraid of making a mistake with you. And that's also why, again, there's something that needs to be cleared out though. So it doesn't matter. They need to come to terms with the situation that they're in so that they can better it, so that they can move away from it, so they can heal and then be able to come towards you in an energy that is not going to fuck it. Like if somebody comes towards you unhealed and they're still attached to a narcissist, they're only going to fuck up your energy, right? And their karma is going to attach to you, and whatever karma is attached to that demon is going to attach. Like they need to clear out all cycles and heal before they can come towards you. But they're still dealing with third parties. There's still temptations. There's partying. There's sex. If they're still having sex with this being, that's more connection. They need to detach. They need to cut ties. They need to stop the patterns and put up their boundaries if they want to move on to a new phase with you. Well, that ended unexpectedly. But that's what I have. So I hope that helped you guys. I know it helped me. So I hope that, I'm repeating myself now. I hope that helped you guys. And I shall see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Confirmation. Confirmation.